Okay, hi, this is Anna from the channel Indiana. So please hit like, subscribe, and push the notification button. Anyway, so today has been kind of a long day. I worked all day and then I went to a funeral. A childhood friend of mine, which was actually became family through marriage in my life, lost her daughter, and it was really a very sad, tragic event. But what I want to talk about, what that brings me to, is while I'm listening to the pastor give the eulogy, he says something that really reached out to me that I wanted to share today. Like, I was going to talk about something totally different tonight. I was going to talk about comparison. But instead, this hit really hard, so I want to talk about this. When you love someone, tell them. Don't leave this world with regrets of not sharing how you feel with people. Don't leave this world regretting not being kind and not being a genuine good person that you want to be on the inside, but you stop yourself from being that person because of fear that paralyzes us and keeps us from being good people because of being used or hurt, because that's part of the baggage we carry with us, and it literally paralyzes from being good people sometimes. It smothers the love that we have, and it holds it hostage where we don't give it, and we all need it. I know I need to be loved, and I need to feel support, and people that have stood by me through all my troubles and going through sobriety and getting clean and staying sober, I needed people to love me when I couldn't love myself, and it's so powerful. And the message this man said when he said, what would you regret? Would you regret not telling someone that you loved them? I would. I definitely would. And as I'm sitting there with the family, the mother and father that lost their daughter, who was murdered, and it was horrible. Seeing the pain that they're going through, and sitting in the room with hundreds of people that showed up to pay their respects. From where I come from, it was a rough neighborhood where I come from, but I looked around and I saw all the love and all the respect and all the compassion that people were given to one another, and to stand up and support this man and this woman and their sons that lost a sister, that lost their daughter. And it really brought a lot of feelings to me again. And it makes me realize that it's never been always just the people. It's always been people, places, and things for me that trigger me into, being the insane person that I was. And when you leave that environment, to get your head clear, because you have to leave an area that is toxic for you to be able to clear your head and to see things in a different way. And I had to do that. But when I go back there and I see all this love, it reminds me, I don't know if anybody ever seen the movie Good Will Hunting with Robin Williams and Matt Damon. In one of the parts of the movie, this professor asked Robin Williams, who's a psychiatrist, why does he hang around with those people? And he's referring to Matt Damon's friends, and Matt Damon's like a genius. And he's referring to his friends, and Robin Williams tells him, he said, because that's his family. Those people would take a baseball bat to your head right now for him. And that's his family. That's where his loyalty lies. And that makes sense. I have seen so much, and the camaraderie that comes from a group of people is amazing. It's amazing. And it was a beautiful moment to see people from my childhood and my kids' friends and all of her friends and this family come together. I mean, the whole moral of this story is like, people, we really do got to stop waiting till someone's dead. Has anybody that you love done something so horrible that is not forgivable? And not forgiveness is not only for them anyway. Forgiveness is really for you to stop carrying around all that anger and hate. But let's go one step further. Is there anybody in your life that you love? Like, I have held grudges against my brother or even my kids or my mom or somebody, and it was only hurting me. And the truth is, I really loved them and wanted them to love me, but I was hurting because of something they did. And that was my own expectations, because they didn't do it the way I thought they should do it, or they did it the way I didn't think they should do it. because I expected them to act, behave, or do something a certain way, and they didn't do it my way. So it kind of made me mad, upset me. That was majority of my anger. Yeah, people have done things that I think are horrible, but I still love them. And I have got to suck it up, Buttercup. And I don't want to not be around, my kids not to know that I love them, or my family not to know that I love them. Or I've got a lot of friends that I love that I consider family. And so I'm going to say this. I'm going to send this link to this video to everybody that's crossed my paths that I love, that I consider family, that have been there for me, that have supported me. And I want you to know when I send this to you that I love you. I truly love you. And I'm grateful for anything that you've ever done in any season of my life that you've come across it. And whether it was in my whoa wild days that I haven't even started talking about yet, but a lot of people know, hey, I really love a lot of people from that time in my life. I love a lot of people from my recovery. I love a lot of people that are still standing by me. So I'm going to share this. And I don't want to live with a lot of regrets. I want to spread love, and I want to spread compassion and forgiveness. And, everybody give their kids a hug. I don't care how old they are. Pick up your babies, kiss them on the forehead, tell them you love them. If it's an adult child, tell them you love them. If it's your grandkid, tell them you love them. If it's a niece or nephew, tell them you love them. Anyway, let's spread some love and some happiness. Let's try. Because there's so much hate and darkness in this world. It doesn't take a lot to be kind and smile and share something good. Just even a smile can make someone's day. I see it all the time. Anyway, so I'm going to let this go because it's getting kind of long. It's over 4 minutes. Uh-oh. Dang, it's 6 minutes. Look, I'm blind. All right, so I'm going to hit like, subscribe, and the notification button. Anyway, I love everybody, and everybody have a good day. Let the sun shine.